I wanted to talk about Cambium stock, ticker CMBM, and its recent Starlink integration that has set the stock soaring. Okay, it's up over 500% this week. So let's dive in and if I'll buy, hold, or sell this stock. I wanted to take some time here and go through the timeline of events that have unfolded to get us to where we are today. I think it's important because everyone's only paying attention to the most recent news being the Starlink deal. And I don't think they even fully understand what this deal entails. And there's been significant news that the company's been releasing that every potential investor of Cambium should be made aware of. So, first off, here, the stock price over the last 5 days is absolutely ripping. Okay, up over 500%, 600% now on the last 5 days. And this all happened due to the company's recent announcement that they can integrate with Elon Musk's Starlinks. And pay attention because this is very, very important. I want to emphasize this. This is in no way, shape, or form a deal with Starlink. There's no contract, no revenue. Okay. This is simply the company stating that they can be integrated with Starlink. In layman's terms, it would be the equivalent of a battery company coming out and making a huge announcement that, our new batteries are comparable with your Roku remote. This doesn't exactly mean that the sales for the battery company are going to go up. It's just an announcement. So I want to take a step back and look at the timeline of events before the Starlink announcement because I think there's a lot of important information investors should be made aware of. And the first one is that they received a compliance warning from the SEC and Nasdaq, which where their stocks listed on August 25th of this year. So just about 2 months ago, the SEC reached out and said, "Hey, you should have submitted quarterly earnings report, a 10Q, and we do not have it. We're going to extend the deadline to you to October 13th, and we need it by then." And they never delivered it. I mean, I've never even heard of something like that. I mean, that is a red flag. That's insane. So fast forward to the beginning of this month, 20 days ago, just 20 days. Okay. And NASDAQ sends them a delisting notice. Their staff determined in a letter sent to them that in addition to them being below the $1 minimum requirement for stock for the past 30 plus days, that they have the delinquent SEC filings, their 2024 10K and Q1 and Q2 2025 10Qs. I mean, the company plans to appeal to the NASDAQ hearing panel and seek a stay. Trading is not suspended at the moment, but this adds risk. This adds questions. I mean, what is going on? So, what are the key details here of the Starlink announcement? Well, what it enables is the integration to allow businesses, schools, service providers, and any enterprise to manage Starlink's connection alongside, wired, wireless, and fiber networks to make kind of like this unified ecosystem, so to speak. The target users, it would be ideal for scenarios like rural broadband, disaster recovery, marine operations, like out on the sea, like maritime, or any setup relying on satellite, really, for their critical component. The solution is now live and available with a guided demo available on their website for testing. It's just, I am very leery of this. It's not a deal with Starlink, to say it again. This is simply them announcing Starlink can integrate with them. In my opinion, it kind of seems scammy and like they needed a boost over this $1 mark for the NASDAQ delisting. And, when they go back and talk to NASDAQ, oh, look, we're trading at $4 a share right now. We already met the one requirement. We'll get you these quarterly earning reports and annual reports that we've missed and didn't give to you. We'll get that up now. It really seems like a scam. I mean, and then the vast majority of what they're promising is standard networking stuff. I mean, you could do 90% of this with a $300 Ubiquity box. Okay. The only unique aspect to this is the ability to monitor the metrics of Starlink itself directly with their cloud tool instead of using the Starlink app. Any other network provider can still do this application anyway. I see no serious moat. There's no evidence of patents. There's no cost advantages for scalability. I'm not seeing brand loyalty in the financial statements. Their ROIC is negative, which is a key mode indicator. I mean, supply chain issues are plaguing this thing. Competition's eroded 90% of its value since the 2021 peaks. I mean, as a small cap player in a very competitive wireless infrastructure, I mean, there's no Kia, Ericsson, Cisco, Huawei. I mean, it lacks significant entries to Barry. I'm sorry, barriers to entry. However, the president Nasdaq issues multiple delinquency notices, missed filings, bid price failures, point to operational lapses in compliance and controls, ongoing losses. These are all execution challenges that makes me not believe in management at all. And just to kind of show you quantitatively the dumpster fire that is CMBM, I mean, gosh, revenue's declining on a 5-year basis, and all you see across the whole line is red. The company's not making money. I mean, this is a disaster. And I just went ahead and threw up some valuation multiples. I mean, yeah, maybe I could be wrong, and maybe I'm misunderstanding this whole entire thing. And if someone else sees value where I don't, be my guest, please let me know. But it's priced expensive, especially for a company that's hardly making a profit, and the deal they just announced isn't inclusive of revenue. So, I mean, it's trading at half times revenue. That's probably the most promising multiple to look at right now. I mean, it's trading at 20 times EBITDA, and it's trading at 87 times free cash flow. You're getting a 1.1% yield on the free cash flow return. This isn't attractive by any means. And I thought to myself, well, let's see what the Wall Street analysts are thinking who follows the company. And, well, no one follows the company. That is never a good sign. Okay. The stock lost coverage in almost this time last year. So that's it. That's all I had for you guys. I am not a buyer. This thing just smells funny. I don't like that announcement. There's no guaranteed revenue, but I feel like the way that announcement was delivered was to kind of plant a little seed in your head to make you make the connection that, oh, we can get in on Starlink through this. And, I feel like this was a dying company's last attempt.